Eric Burgess here with Music Marketing TV, and today we're going to be making this patch inside of Sugar Bytes Factory. This is the preview. I'm going to start it as sort of a little performance. So here is our oscillator. Here's our kick. Let's bring in some bass. And finally a hi-hat. Pretty fun. All right, so you've just heard it. I actually haven't made it yet. We're about to sit down and make it. I do this because it's just usually easier for you to see the process of making it instead of me explaining a already made patch. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Now we're going to be using sequencing to do this because Sugar Bytes has some pretty dank sequencers. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to sequence the filter and we're going to make that really dope. So let's go ahead and do that. So here I'm going to use the first oscillator. I'm going to change it over to a wavetable. Let's just hear that. Sure, why not? We'll run with that. And what I want to do is make some sort of a like every 4 beats. And we're going to change the shape to be just a downward pluck, just like this. So we've got a 4 beats. And then here, I think it'd be kind of fun to do like a small thing. And we're going to set up this sequencer. So this is sequencer 1. So we're going to take sequencer 1 and route that to the cutoff. And let's add a small one right here. I think that'd be kind of cool. Actually, not right here, right here. And we will make it one of these. And let's put the swing back up. Let's take this one down and move it over some. Let's move it right here. And actually, instead of clicking, we could just click drag for this one. All right, I dig that. We are going to make this an octave lower. Pitch that down 12. We're going to put an effect through this. So let's go ahead. Let's turn on some of these. Instead of a spring reverb, I would like a distortion. We got shatter. All right, cool. So we've got our first thing sequenced, and we are also going to run the first sequencer to the mixer insert here. So we're going to go ahead and change our target. We're going to go for, where are you? I know you're in here. Oscillator 1 level. Let's bring the drive up. All right, so now we're going to take the hi-hat and create a little hi-hat rhythm with sequence number 2. We're going to route that out, and we're going to just automate this guy. So we're going to take sequence 2. We're going to route it to the noise level. Let me just turn that up like that. Let's go over to sequencer 2. And I'm going to change them all to this one. I don't know. Should we name it? Let's name it Tom. I'm going to change them all to Tom. And like that, there. This one louder. Okay, I see the error of my ways. I'm sorry, okay? All right, we're going to go into our effects. We're going to toss a verb on this. Probably shimmer. Piano verb could be pretty interesting, though. Turn that on. I gotta say, the verbs in here are awesome. They are always so fun to mess with. And there's such variety of them too. Like you get crazy stuff like piano verb, but like the shimmer, like the white verb, these are just awesome. I think we could stop right there. I'd like to also automate these moving around. So let's take our LFO2 and we need to mess with knob A and B of oscillator 1. So we're going to change this to oscillator 1A and oscillator 1B. And we're going to take our LFO1. We're going to set it up to mess with this one just a little. And we'll go backwards with the other one. What the heck? That's pretty cool. I like where that's going. I'd also like to attempt to make a small kick drum with the last oscillator. We're going to need another shape sequencer on here. So we're going to go for sequence number 3. And we're going to go to our modulators, not our modulators, our sequencers. And this one's going to be pretty straightforward. We only need 4 beats, and it's going to be just a kick. So we're going to just bring that in. So, okay, we've got that set up. And let's go ahead and change this to, what do we want to use? We have a pulse sync, a saw sync, saw fractal. We'll go for our pulse sync. And we are going to hook this up. Should we route that to the filter? No, we should not. So we're going to take oscillator 2 and route it not to the filter. And then oscillator 2 out here, we want to control the volume of oscillator 2. So we're going to use a mixer target, oscillator 2 level, and we want it to come down. We also want to, whoops, I want shape sequencer 3 to do that. We also need to change the pitch of it. Other way. Okay, we need to pitch this way down. Actually, let's do the pitch tracking first. So we need to target the tuning with the same shape. So we're going to go to here, and we have oscillator 2 pitch. Pitch 2. I love doing sound design. All right, after fiddling with some other options here, I have settled on the Bird Selfo. It's in the sine category if you are unfamiliar in the wavetables. And I like the result as a kick. If we were to just solo this one here, we'll just mute these others. Yeah. Very nice. And I think we're going to call it right there. So let's do a preview. This is the preview. I'm going to start it as sort of a little performance. So here is our oscillator. Here's our kick. Let's bring in some bass. And finally, a hi-hat. Pretty fun. If you have any questions about this, let me know. Subscribe and hit that bell icon for future videos. And have a blessed day.